Remote control kicker. Wow, how cool is that? The centerpiece is Mercury's ProKicker. To me, there's nothing that compares. It's got a strapping system, so when you trim it up and run rough water, that motor stays real steady. You don't put any pressure on the brackets. There's no cracking of motor brackets, and the hydraulics on the motor are just fantastic, and the motor runs like a top. The one thing that you can do, though, is surround this motor with accessories, and this little hydraulic pump on the back is a Python steering system from Powertran. That's what I can turn with the remote control here. So instead of actually having to be by the motor, I can be any place in the boat and steer remotely. And then they have a nice system where they worked out the system with iTroll. iTroll actually digitally controls the speed. So all I got to do is turn a dial and I can manipulate that speed up and down, and precisely too. I mean, I can dial in the exact 1/10 of a mile an hour to troll with. If I want to troll super slow for spinners, I can do that. If I want to go to crankbait speed, I've got the ultimate in throttle control. And there are times, though, that I still like to use the tiller. On my tournament boat, I run a tiller kicker, not one tied in like this with a second set of throttles like you see here. I actually use a tiller because if we're trolling deep water with lead core on a sheer cliff, I want to have that immediate swing where I can anticipate by watching my graph when to turn the motor. So the nice thing about this whole system, and why I think it's the perfect system, is there's a quick disconnect bar in the back where you can disconnect the Python away from the steering, and then basically it goes click and you're free to go. You can run it with your tiller. So it's, to me, the best of all worlds. You've got, in the centerpiece of the system, the Mercury motor, you've got Python steering, and you've got iTroll throttle control. You've got the ultimate of all systems for your kicker control.